Hello everybody, this is for Kevin Reed. He was having problems with a Pez dispenser booster with stack of carts, and his problem was that they were merging into each other, like they were becoming double boosters, like so. And he didn't want them like that. He wanted a way to separate them once they glitch into each other. So we're going to pretend that that is your stack of carts, and we're going to pretend that this is the booster you send to knock it away to wherever you want to go. So I guess you already have your station set up that way. So let's pretend this is your booster that you just hit a button or whatever and you sent it out to boost away your carts off the stacks. So we'll just get rid of that because we'll pretend it returned to its start position. And you're going to see in a second, there comes back the extra cart. And it comes back and it loads itself back onto the stack. So what the fuck just happened? I know this is extremely busy, but we're going to have to take this one step at a time. This is your departure point right here. You've got to do it like that. So how the fuck did this work? Okay. It's a little bit easier to see when you just use it a single cart. So there, we've got a single cart, so this is one that isn't glitched. So you send your booster. And what happens, it feeds into this water here very slowly. It's the only thing that kind of sucks. When it's just one cart like this, it goes slowly. When they're doubled together, it goes pretty fast. But it goes down. It hits a booster there that feeds it to this track. And then it goes right here to your door thing. So, alright, let's build this. I'm just going to tear it apart piece by piece and then put it back together. I think that'll make it a little bit easier to understand. So the first things first is what's going on right here with the water. Let me get the backstop out of the way. So down here we have a double booster itself. It has to be a double booster. Why? Let's get rid of this water. It has to be a double booster because there's two non-pieces of track here. This is how you get the water to stay elevated, because it's got that sign down there, and then you've got it cased in like so. So what happens when there's a sign here, a sign here, a sign here. These are one pressure plate and then a sign here, although it doesn't have to be a pressure plate, it could be another sign. I don't really know why I put a pressure plate there. But what happens is the water just goes straight, it doesn't go down. Because if water touches your fucking minecart tracks, it'll just wash them away. So we want the water to elevate up in the air like this, because this way it only has one block to get dragged across before it drops down and hits the booster. If you make it do it for just a straight stretch of blocks, then it slowly gets dragged along and it takes like a fucking minute to make it. And it has to be at least 3 long, or else it won't split your carts up. So 3 long piece of water. I'm assuming you're pretty advanced with Minecraft already, since you already have a station with the Pez dispenser built. And why does this have to be double booster? I said that already, but when you do have it a double booster, it has to be really contained, like so. If you can't just have one backstop, it needs to be surrounded on all 3 sides, or else they'll fling together. So it's pretty easy to make it a double booster when it's like that. You can just... There we go. Now it's doubled up. Let's put the water back. What happens with this cart? There's no track there. Let's just make sure it stops. It just goes down. It goes straight to the bend right here, and then it's got this block here with the sign on it to keep the water contained. And it just loops around, and it picks up this booster here, and then it gets launched back down to your start position. So that's pretty easy. Oh shit! I fucked it up. Oh no. Oh god. What did I forget to do? Let's see here. Oh. I forgot to put a sign back. Like so. That's how I fucked it up. Oh well. Not too big of a deal. There we go. fix this shit. So let's rebuild this then. This goes around to, ooh, it's gonna do that on me. Alright. It's probably better I have to rebuild it anyways. You kind of see how it goes. What am I hitting? Oh, right, there's the track up there. Shit. Oh well. So you got another booster here for when it loops around. Then it goes up, and I forgot to put the backstop back in because I'm a dumbass. Put a cart there. Let's get out of here. There we go. Now it's doubled up for you. So now we've got to figure out, this track starts here, then it goes up like so. Oh shit. Of course everything's kind of all merged into each other now. This was doing this. No, what am I doing? There we go. It's the other booster. So this is kind of the tricky part here. This is how you get the return cart to come back to your stack. You have to have these two pieces merge into each other. And the way you do that, I don't know if you've ever dicked around with this before. But say you have it like this and you want to figure out how to make that go. It does it automatically. As long as you're facing in the right direction here. What direction are we facing in? So this is north, we're facing west. And I think if that doesn't work for you, then you can always put a redstone torch underneath. Then it'll turn in the right direction. But three long, 2 high, 2 down, 1 straight to these. That's very important. Because first of all, if this starts here, well of course your cart's just going to hit a block. So it needs to be 3 so that you get the incline piece. This needs to be 2 down so that on the way back up what happens is, let's just do this in slow-mo here. It gets boosted up here. This booster, it just loops around like so. I don't know why there's a turn there. It could just turn right here. And then it goes back down to a start position. And there is track there this time because you can do it, no problem. And your one cart just gets fed right through. This is just one piece of track with a cart on it. And then one piece. There's no track here because it would screw up this and this. So you don't need track there, don't worry about it. Your second one comes, it hits that, it gets pushed off these two, and then it comes back up and it picks this up on the incline. This is why this needs to be 2 hull, so you can have your booster here that'll pick it up every time. If you put that booster anywhere else, it'll kind of bounce off, it won't work every time, so 2 up like this, and this booster just goes around, just loops in on itself, and then it goes back this way, and since this track's turning this way, it goes here, picks up this booster, and then it gets sent all the way back to your stack. So let's check out the doorway thing that we got set up here. This, so you got a ladder here and a block, it's 2 blocks wide. I don't know if you've ever built this before, but the door has a specific placement it needs. So let's figure out how to do that. So if you just dick around with your door like this, it's not going to work. You need to have your door facing the correct way, which is like so. When it's closed, it needs to be flush with this block and this track, and that's the only thing that really matters. That way when it's open, there's enough of a stop there for your cart to go across. But when it's closed, there's really nothing there, so it falls down. So let's just see that again. So as you can see, it's just on the edge of the door, and then you open the door and it falls down. And I've got a button hooked up to opening the door, and it's very simple. I didn't even hide the redstone. It's just, it goes around. I had to invert it because as soon as the, wait, that was wrong, that was wrong. It's closed by default if it's not inverted. So, whatever, shove an inverter. It's not fancy redstone. It just goes straight to the block that the door is on. So that's the door. This down here is just a single piece of track with a card on it. This is so you bounce off when you come down here. And then you've got your other booster here. That's just a standard booster. And then this is your track that sends you off on your way to wherever the hell you want to go. So hopefully that makes sense. I've tested it enough times, it works every time. Let's just do one more quick demonstration here. So there we go, we got our two carts together that we don't want together. We send our booster. There goes the second one, and here it comes back. And there you go, now you split up your carts, and you've got your one cart waiting for you so you can get in and get on your way. So hopefully that helped you out, and I'll see you guys later.